We are ready to start with SketchUp. I've got it open. I'm going to go to New. And mine defaults to architectural units. You can use whatever you want. Since we're in Imperial, I like to use feet and inches. Just makes it easy for me because I'm used to it. If you're working in a country that does metric, feel free to use a metric scale. This SketchUp usually has this little default person in here. I almost always just delete it to start. Makes life easy for me. To start, we're going to go to import and mine always defaults to documents. I've got everything I need in this folder, project one. So all supported file types, sometimes this will not be all supported file types. You can look for the file type that you're looking for. So like ours is this DWG. And this is the one that we just exported in the last video. So I'm going to hit import. I selected it, hit import. It's going to tell me how many, it's going to tell me the progress, and then it's going to tell me how many entities and that kind of thing. I don't really need this. I'm going to hit close. So this should look familiar. This is all of our site information from before. And right now, this is going to be pretty small. Yeah, like an eighth of an inch. So in the last video, I mentioned that in order to scale it up to real size, we would want to scale it up 12 and then 120 because that last one was 1 inch equals 120. And you can see all of the layers have also imported, right? So water is in here, tree line is in here, right of way is in here. As I'm turning them on and off, you can see that they're all in there. So that's great. That'll make it easier for us to work. And just like a quick minor detail, in SketchUp, they're not called layers, they're called tags, but same difference. So we're going to scale this up. We want to make sure everything is selected. An easy way to do that is to click and drag around it. You can also do like a select all. This is our scale tool. So I'm going to hit this and I'm going to click on the corner and just click once, and you can see down here the scale is changing. You can either do it piece by piece, so you can do 12, and that'll bring you up to that. Now we're in feet from inches because 12 inches in 1 foot. And then you can do 120, and that'll give you that full scale. Now I could scroll out for a long time, that'll take me forever, or I can just do this, and this is the zoom extents. I use this all the time. I also like to be kind of in the center. So I'm going to select this move tool and I'm just going to grab one piece in the center and I'm going to move it to the center. So now we are in scale, and I like these to be separated out. You can see that they're kind of like in groups of their own. So I'm going to work through and just separate these, make sure that they're all in their own layers, in their own groups, because I think that that's going to make my life easier. So this is my right of way layer. I'm going to select everything here. I'm going to cut it, hit X, Control X, and then I'm going to edit, paste it in place. And then I'm going to make this into a group. And now it's in a group. And then I saw a little piece of geometry here I didn't want, so I'm going to delete that. And then I want this to not be on the right of way layer. I want this to be all untagged. And we can get into that more later, pardon me. But let me put this. If I want to change the layers, I am going to put oops, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put these all in layers and I'll be back in just a minute.